In the realm of the Norse gods, there was a god named Baldr, whose presence radiated pure light and beauty. He was the beloved son of Odin, the All-Father, the chief of the Aesir gods, and Frigg, the goddess of motherhood and marriage. Baldr's countenance was said to be so radiant that it illuminated the darkest corners of the cosmos, and his heart was as pure as the light he embodied. Baldr's mother, Frigg, cherished her son above all else and was deeply concerned about his safety. She had a premonition, a vision that filled her heart with dread. In this vision, she foresaw her beloved son's life threatened, and she was determined to do whatever it took to protect him. Frigg embarked on a perilous mission to secure oaths of protection for Baldr from every creature, element, and object in the world. She traversed the realms, venturing into the fiery depths, the icy expanse, and the hidden corners of the earth. At each stop, she implored beings of all kinds, from the mightiest giants to the tiniest insects, to swear solemn oaths not to harm Baldr. And one by one they acquiesced, giving their word to protect the radiant god. It seemed that Frigg's efforts had ensured her son's safety from every conceivable threat. Even the elements themselves, the very building blocks of the cosmos, bowed to her will and pledged their loyalty to Baldr. Yet, amidst the triumphant oaths, there was one overlooked detail, a seemingly insignificant plant, the mistletoe. Frigg, in her haste and confidence, considered it too harmless to be a source of harm. It was a fateful oversight that would cast a shadow over the world. Loki, the cunning trickster god, had been observing Frigg's quest with keen interest. The revelation that Baldr was not entirely invulnerable fascinated him. He seized upon the opportunity to cause mischief and sow discord among the gods. Using a sprig of mistletoe, Loki fashioned a deadly spear. The gods, unaware of the mistletoe's potential, engaged in a playful game, tossing various objects at Baldr to test the invincibility granted by the oaths. Amidst the laughter and camaraderie, Loki approached Baldr's blind brother, Hodr. Loki knew that Hodr was easily manipulated and saw his chance to bring about Baldr's doom. Loki guided Hodr's trembling hand as he aimed the mistletoe spear at his radiant brother. Hodr, innocent and unknowing, let the spear fly. In an instant, the mistletoe pierced Baldr's heart, and his radiant form crumpled to the ground. A shocked silence descended upon the gods as they beheld the lifeless god of light. Baldr's death sent shockwaves through the realms of the gods, shattering the bonds of trust among them. The world itself quaked in response to the loss of such a pure and radiant soul. Darkness and despair began to creep into the hearts of both gods and mortals. Amidst the anguish, Frigg, Baldr's mother, wept tears of grief. Her tears, as they fell to the earth, became the morning dew, a poignant reminder of her sorrow. The gods, refusing to accept the permanent loss of Baldr, determined to seek a way to bring him back from the land of the dead. They turned to Hel, the ruler of the underworld, who agreed to release Baldr on one condition, that all beings, living and dead, weep for him. With hope in their hearts, the gods dispatched messengers to every corner of the cosmos, imploring all creatures to shed tears for Baldr. It appeared to be a simple task, but as the messengers pleaded with beings far and wide, they encountered an obstinate giantess named Thok. She refused to mourn or shed a tear for Baldr, seemingly indifferent to his fate. Some whispered that Thok was none other than Loki in disguise, continuing his malicious tricks even in the face of such a momentous occasion. Thok's refusal to weep sealed Baldr's fate, and he could not return to the land of the living. The world remained shrouded in darkness, and the gods' hopes were dashed. Baldr's death, a tale of love, loss, and the inexorable march of destiny, marked a pivotal moment in Norse mythology. It was a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the profound impact of choices made, even among the gods themselves. But the story did not end there. Some interpretations of Norse mythology held that Baldr would be resurrected after Ragnarök, the end of the world. He would return to bring light, goodness, and harmony to the new era that followed the destruction of the old one. This resurrection offered a glimmer of hope in the midst of the darkness. In the wake of Baldr's passing, the gods held a grand funeral for him. They placed his lifeless body on a majestic funeral ship adorned with valuable treasures and offerings. With great solemnity, they set the ship adrift, allowing it to sail into the unknown, symbolizing Baldr's journey to the afterlife. Baldr's legacy endured as a symbol of purity and the eternal struggle between light and darkness in the world of the Norse gods. His story, a complex tapestry of beauty and tragedy, hope and despair, served as a timeless reminder of the intricate and sometimes capricious nature of fate in the realms of the gods. Thank you for watching. Please comment below what you would like to see next.